Well, hello again. So this is one day before my tummy tuck surgery. Um, I've made 2 videos so far, and I have decided to share them on YouTube. I hope I don't regret this. So I might as well introduce myself. My name is Danielle, and I am into fitness and health. I have 3 grown children. Well into their 20s, and consequently, I have, even though I work out almost daily, I run 7 miles a day, 5 days a week, 7 miles a day. I am older, obviously. I have 3 children. I don't get knee injuries, but I do have a sore ankle. And when my ankle is sore, I do take time off. But I do other things like weights and strength training. I'm pretty slim. I weigh about 110 to 115 pounds. And today, I actually did not weigh myself today. Pause one moment. Let's see how much I weigh today. Okay, today I am 111 pounds, and I have discovered through all my working out, I still have a belly issue. And now that I think about it, as a young girl, before having children, I've always had a pot belly. Maybe I have a tapeworm. I've always been skinny everywhere, but I've always had a pot belly. Anyway, after having children, it just got worse. I do a good job of staying slim everywhere else. I'm pretty slim. I'm totally a newbie at making videos. I'll get a better body shot. My other videos were filmed in the landscape, the tall, and this is portrait, or is it opposite? Portrait. But decided to do this one in the landscape. But I am going to change my video location so I can back up and you can see more. Anyway, I'm pretty slim, but I still have a belly issue, so I went to the plastic surgeon. Funny story, when I was married about 20 years ago, my husband and I went to the same plastic surgeon who I actually know. In my business, I know people who are very successful in the business that I work in. And I know this plastic surgeon through his wife. Well, we saw him, and he told me then, this was about 20 years ago, and I was probably about 10 to 15 pounds heavier, because it was in my childbearing years, and I think you carry more body fat when you are in your childbearing years, but I'm still pretty fit. And he told me then that I needed a tummy tuck, and I was surprised, because I think of tummy tuck as people with this flab, fupa hanging over, and I never really had that. I just have like a protruding belly and some belly flab, fat, I guess, but no fupa that hangs over, which you'll see. But he told me I needed a tummy tuck, and I was like, yeah. And when they were working up the estimate, he came in and he said, oh, by the way, make sure you give her the friends discount. And I was like, wow, thank you. Because I know him, his wife, I know him through his wife, and I've actually been to his home before for a function. My children and I, we did something special at his home. But I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want to give away too much of who I am. But, so he remembered, he knows my kids. So when I went to the same plastic surgeon, and he Of course, didn't recognize me 20 years later. So first thing I said was, by the way, I know you. He's like, oh, how so? And I reminded him who I was. And he's like, oh, wow, and he's asking me about my kids and how they are. I'm telling him, he's like, wow, my children are amazing individuals. And then I'm asking about his children. He has 2 boys and a girl just like I do. And he has his 2 children have gone on to become attorneys, and one has gone on to become a plastic surgeon. And my children have gone on to become something wonderful in the business that I'm in. So we were talking about that, and so I was thinking, maybe I'll get that friends discount. So he saw me, and this time he said, well, you have fat. Well, he said, you have loose skin. He said, it's obvious that you work out, but you have loose skin. And also you have muscle separation. No amount of working out is going to correct that. The only thing that can correct it is surgery. So he said, you need a mini tummy tuck. Now, 20 years ago, he told me I just needed a tummy tuck, at least that's what I remember. But he said, you need a mini tummy tuck. I also talked to him about possibly having some breast work done. I like that my boobs are small, but I don't like that they kind of sag. I'm an older woman, and they do sag. But they still look quite good. They look natural, and I like the natural look. I don't like the fake look. So he said he could put a very small implant in and to lift it. And anyway, I decided that wasn't important right now. That's not what I really want to do. I really want a flat stomach. I can live with my small boobs. Anywho, so he told me almost the exact same thing as he did before. The reason why I didn't do it 20 years ago is because I was having marital problems. My ex-husband was extremely, jealous. He was accusing me of infidelity, which wasn't true. And it was crazy. And I didn't want me having that procedure to push him over the edge, because some of the things he was accusing me of, I felt like the surgery would have made it worse. So I didn't do it. So anyway, after telling him who I was, he said, oh, okay, and told me I needed a mini tummy tuck. And what they would do would open me up down there. The scar would be much smaller than a full tummy tuck. He said it would be like a C-section. I had all my kids vaginally, so I have no C-section scar. I have no stretch marks. How did that happen? I don't know. My mama got stretch marks. My sisters got stretch marks, but I never got stretch marks. I think it's because I have always worked out. I've always been into fitness. I've always been a runner, even when I was in college, and even in high school and middle school. I used to run track, and I've always been into running. Running is my passion. It makes me feel good. I love it. That's the only thing I can attribute the fact that I didn't get stretch marks to. Anyway, back on track. So he said they would give me a C-section scar, and they would go in, they would suture the muscles together below the belly, since according to him, that's where my problem area is, that above the belly, I'm fine. They would suture the muscles together to tighten them. I was like, ooh, really? That sounds great. And then they would pull the excess skin down and suture me back together, cut any excess skin that I have. And I was like, well, what about, I have little love handles on the side. Not extreme, just some. He said they could liposuction that. And when I talked to the nurse a week later for my pre-op and asked questions, she said they also lipo the top above the belly. So I'm going to try to get as much lipo as possible, because apparently I hear that the fat, when it comes back, it won't come back to where they lipo. It'll go to other areas. And I don't want to have this weird fat in weird places. So get rid of it all. Right now I'm probably this one almost at the slimmest I've ever been. I've been this slim for the past 3 years. Prior to that, I was about 120 pounds. And as I started upping my workout game, I've lost a little more weight. Although I wouldn't mind if I gained a little bit back. So if I gain some back, I don't want it to go to odd areas. I want it to go to my behind. But I'm not one of those girls who is into having a big butt. So BBL is not for me. Like, I don't like the look. I like the natural look. So, I was very intrigued when he said what he would do, and I was like, forget the boobs. I want to do the belly, because that would help me in my clothes that I own that I can't wear, because I have this belly that protrudes, and I'll show you in some of my clothes what I mean. I might do another video, because this one's getting long. I'm trying to keep videos short. Now, I'm going to show you some of my belly. Actually, in this, if I don't hold it in, there it is. But I normally walk around all day with my belly held in. And people are like, they think I'm ripped because I have this. A friend told me I have a bicep vein. I was like, what's that? Well, I have a bicep vein. So people think I am ripped, but I have a dark secret. I have a very dark secret. I usually walk around like this, and people are like, oh my gosh, you have abs. Oh my gosh. But I'm holding it in. That's what happens when I don't hold it in. Now, it's first thing in the morning, so it does look like the top part is fine. And it's just the bottom. But this is what it looks like when I'm not holding it in. And it really affects what I can wear, because I can't wear anything form-fitting. It could be form-fitting here, but it can't be here. So that's the problem area. When I hold it in, I'm ripped. So you can imagine I think for me the most important part of the surgery is to sew my muscles together, because then it would hold in my guts and allow my muscles that I actually have to show. Now, I do have a love handle here, but not here. Go figure. But they will lipo that. This is first thing in the day. So I wanted to show the day before surgery how I look first thing in the day. I'm also going to make another video of me and some of the outfits I would like to wear, but I can't wear because of my belly. I usually walk around holding my belly in, so people think that I have a nice shape. Well, I'm not extremely curvy because I'm petite, but they think that I'm in shape. I bend over. That's what it looks like if I bend over, but I usually hold it in. So that's the belly. That's what she looks like. I hold it in. Whew. I hold it out. So I'm going to make another video of some of the outfits that I am looking forward to wearing. I always buy clothes because I wear a size 2 to 4 and even a size 0 in some clothes. I have so many shorts that are size 0s or size 2s, but they're tight here. And the dresses, they fit great, and then they just hug my stomach and you can see it. Now, if I put a shapewear on, it looks freaking amazing. But I don't want to have to wear shapewear. I just want to look like that. When you work out and you take care of your body, you want to see the results of that. And I've taken this fitness as far as I can. And, I want to reward myself and just bump it up a level. Okay, I'm going to end this video I can't believe I decided to share this on YouTube, but I noticed that there aren't very many videos of people with mini tummy tucks. Usually you see just full tummy tucks where they cut a new belly hole and they move your whole stomach down and then put your new belly button in the new belly hole. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to touch my belly hole. So, yeah. Till next time. Bye.